right? I think so. Now, sit back, relax. Let me tell you a tale. I'm coming in a little hot here. Hold on. A little hot on the mic. It's usually the opposite. That's why my mic's so fucking jacked up. Is that better? There we go. Well, I'm still kind of loud. A naturally loud person will back some of that shit off. There we go. A little bit better. Anyway, continuing with the show. Let me start again. Take two. Sit back, max and relax. I want to tell you the tale of Rudy G and Cardi B. Both were in the news this week. Of course, Rudy G being Rudy Giuliani and his inexplicable press conference. You probably saw it. If you didn't, I don't know what the fuck you've been doing. You haven't been on the internet. Now, Rudy Giuliani, those who don't remember, like, say 9/11. Rudy Giuliani was one of the most popular, famous people in the world. He was America's mayor. He was down there at ground zero. You know, they attacked us. We're going to get them. Fucking A. You all remember 9/11. Happened to be my 22nd birthday. Which, you know, if you can do quick math, you can tell how old I am now. But, and he was the guy who busted the mob. You watch all those old mob documentaries about the mob in the 70s and the 80s and the Gambino family. He brought all those motherfuckers down. Now he's the guy who was playing him with himself in the Borat movie. And now he's the guy who had hair dye leaking down the sides of his face. I also saw another video today of him like wiping his nose with like a napkin or something, like a tissue, and then he folds the tissue to where the snot is still on the outside, and then he starts wiping his face, and then at the very end he wipes it all over his fucking mouth. How do you go out in public like that? Anyway, I'm getting ahead of myself. To the tape.
The president's attorney, Rudy Giuliani, held a press conference today continuing to stick to his unfounded claims that there was massive voter fraud in the election. But there's a good chance people had trouble focusing on what he was saying thanks to something black dripping down both sides of his face.
Rudy Giuliani getting hot under the collar today.
I don't know what you need to wake you up.
Look, I don't know about the voting irregularities. I mean, there was some shady shit going on, but what that was, I don't know. And frankly, I don't give a shit. But I think that people would take you more seriously if this man wasn't who was fronting what you're doing. The name Rudy Giuliani, like I said, used to be, he was America's mayor. He was just fucking one of the most popular people in the country. But well, look at this. Where am I? Right here. Look at this. Look down here. Look down here at what's going on. This bloated mess of a man, whose hair used to be gray, by the way, didn't it? So he's decided after everyone's seen his gray hair to start dyeing it with apparently some fucking paint by numbers bullshit. You're doing a press conference about the election and Trump's lawsuits trying to overturn the election and the results. You're going to be seen by millions of people. The clip, whatever happens, will be seen by tens of millions on social media and YouTube and such. I don't know what, is this because he's fucking super old? I don't know. As I said, he's rubbing the fucking snot hair dye thing all over his face. He's got shit dripping down the side of his face. You see in part of this video, he rubs he does the fucking hair dye, then he rubs it on his mouth. How the fuck do you leave the fucking house like this? In this kind of condition? To be seen by tens of millions of people like this dude. Like this right now. Look at this shit.
He was sweating so much, his hair dye was running down his face. It was especially obvious when he turned to...
Look, I'll be the first to admit, I'm not the most presentable dude in the world. You know, I got some fucking problems in this area. When I say this area, I'm going all the way down to my feet. But, unless I was trying to be funny, I would never be this fucking out of it to come on this show. That's just this show. This show is seen by a few thousand people. Each episode, when all is said and done, is seen or heard. So people aren't even really, not even that many people are seeing the full amount or not seeing the show. Lots of people are listening on podcasts. But a few thousand people listen and view each episode. And I can get myself presentable enough to fucking do this. This man is doing a press conference for the sitting president of the United States, and he's trying to convince people that there's been election shenanigans, and this is what they put up to the plate. That's what when the old saying Trump had from 2016, they're not sending their best. Boy, you ain't fucking lying.
One side, finally, he wiped the dye away.
And
the
then
president's
his mouth, the dye, and then his mouth. I don't know.
Attorney held a press conference in D.C. Meanwhile, the president continues staying out of sight.
There's a huge crisis going on with COVID, and the president is MIA on that.
His estranged niece, psychologist Mary Trump, is weighing in on his state of mind.
He lost. Losing in my family was the worst possible thing you can do, and it was punished severely. So there is a lot of shame.
She says Trump's shame at losing is why he canceled Thanksgiving at Mar-a-Lago.
So to show up in public, even in a friendly space like Mar-a-Lago, is to suffer the indignity of being around people who know he's lost and are going to try to soothe him or
indignity. Like Rudy G.
Comfort him in some way, which would be another way of feeling like a loser. So he's going to stay in his bunker as long as he possibly can.
But one of Trump's biggest allies, Fox's Laura Ingraham, may be signaling it's time to call it quits.
How he leaves the presidency is very important.
Her guest last night was conservative speechwriter Mark Thiessen, who seemed to be directing his remarks at the president.
When Biden is finally declared the winner by the Electoral College, say you're stepping aside for the sake of the country.
So there you go. I don't know how that's going to shake out as far as Trump being president or whatnot. Hold on. I got to sneeze. There you go. See, even when I'm done sneezing, I'm still in better condition than Rudy Giuliani. How do you go on TV like that? What the fuck are you thinking? Anyway, the saga of Rudy G and Cardi B would not be complete, of course, without our spirit animal, Cardi B.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah, nothing shuts down a sexy selfie moment like your kid running in the room. And that's just what happened to Cardi B on Thursday night. The WAP rapper shared this sultry clip on Instagram.
Whoops. Get them titties out there. On the Instagram, on the gram, as they say.
That's the 28-year-old showing off her curve-hugging corset, long
And her BFTs.
Straight hair with green highlights, giving those bedroom eyes to the camera. Only to have her 2-year-old daughter Culture, who she shares with
Titty block.
rapper Offset,
Hacha, titty block.
walk right into the room, asking for her mommy.
Yes. Yeah.
Mommy, your titties is really pushed up.
Cardi goes from sexy mama to mommy mode in a matter of nanoseconds.
Yes.
I don't even know what that means. She can't get her. Is it supposed to take longer than nanoseconds to switch from, hey, I'm showing my titties on Instagram to, hey, my kid's in the room and want something? Is it really that difficult? I know people go out of their way to talk about, like, what a great mother Cardi B is because she, like, they see with her, like, her kid within pictures with her. I mean, I don't know whether she is or not, but I think it's a little bit of a bridge to stretch based on a couple pictures. And the fact that she definitely switched from titty mode to mommy mode.
Yeah.
The Grammy winner captioned the clip, quote, "I can't even be sexy in peace."
I know, right? I fucking hate when I'm trying to put my ball sack on Instagram and I got fucking kids walking in. Just leave me alone. Leave me alone. Daddy's putting his balls on Instagram and trying to put fucking food on the table.
She's so cute. I love her.
Of course, under quarantines, nothing is as relatable
Quarantimes. That's not a thing, is it? Is that a fucking word that's going around now? Quarantimes? That's stupid. Holy shit.
as having your kids crash your moment.
Hi everyone in California, it's Kim Kardashian West and I just wanted to talk to you.
And Northwest.
Back in April, North straight up inserted herself in Kim Kardashian's stay-at-home PSA.
I know that
Northwest pops on the back, like throwing up gang signs, like BLM, motherfucker. That's right. ACAB.
Can you not jump on the bed? Give me like 2 seconds to seriously do this.
Where's the nannies?
And the 7-year-old wouldn't leave her mom alone while she filmed a makeup tutorial.
I'm hiding in the guest room, you guys. I'm hiding in the guest room because my kids will not leave me alone.
Hey, that's me.
That's pretty fucking funny, actually.
Classic.
North, can I please just do my little tutorial? It's all I want to do.
North should be like, bitch, I gotta get on my Instagram. I got shit to do. I got a fucking Tickle Me Elmo unboxing. My Instagram. I gotta use this room. Clear the room.
There's one little fun thing for myself.
In April, one of Chris Hemsworth's twins was right there, ready to interrupt his interview with an Australian radio station.
It's pretty unique and special. It's my kids in the background.
And just like that, his kiddo was right in frame.
You can't always set a, plan it that way.
Tina Fey's 8-year-old daughter Penelope totally hijacked her interview on Late Night with Seth Meyers in May.
Yes, can I help you? I'm sorry, you're not making sound. What? Yes. Hello.
Hello.
We're taping a television program now. Do you need something?
I did the interactive. I clicked for her entry.
Get out of here. Those losers.
Then there was Jason Bateman,
These are crazy quarantines.
whose daughter Maple didn't exactly walk in the room when he was having an interview with Jimmy Kimmel, but, well, just watch it for yourself.
Oh, there goes Maple. Say hi to Jimmy.
And while Jimmy Fallon filmed The Tonight Show at home amid quarantine, his daughters Winnie and Franny crashed his virtual interview with Ethan Hawke.
Look at August 9th.
Are you kids interrupting our interview?
Don't you come over here. Do not come over here now. Get both of you guys out of here right now.
I want to see some celebrity kid like wander in smoking a bowl. Wander in smoking a bowl. That'd be funny. Like, does Matthew McConaughey have a kid that's like 20? So he's doing an interview. The kid just walks in like, oh man, I'm sorry, Pops. I'll get out of your way. No, it's my impression of Matthew McConaughey's kid. I don't know if he has a kid that age or if he has any kids. I have no idea. Just